Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining our team training session. Tonight we will learn about the Avon Wallet, website changes and more. If you are watching this on replay, thank you for watching. We hope that you will be inspired to ignite your potential. Welcome again. Hi everybody.
Hello.
That's dark.
Hola.
I guess I'm gonna have to get that one. All right. So tonight, not tonight, to grow and support a diverse community of beauty lovers who share what they love most and help them shine with confidence. That's the Avon's mission.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
Icebreaker question. Icebreaker question. If you could have any job for a day, which would it be and why? That's the first one.
any job. Mm,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Any job for a day, what
Any
would it
job.
be? Hmm.
Um, I don't know.
That's a hard one
It is.
for a day.
Well, my favorite breakfast is eggs.
Well, I'm thinking that and I did up to when I was writing this, I didn't know which job I would. But right now I just thought about it and I'm thinking a surgeon. Um
Oh,
to help you know people get better. Then I would perform great surgeries to help people get better.
Mm,
okay. Here go mine. You finished?
Yeah.
I like to work in the hospital and the nursery where the babies are.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I would like to do that.
Mm.
yeah.
For a day, I would like to do that. Cause crying don't bother me when they babies. It's when they get bigger it bothers me.
When I get
For me, I think it would be uh travel something. Just go to
mm,
different countries and
mm,
yeah, a travel guide, something like that.
mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something that keeps me going different places.
Wow.
Or like a travel
Okay.
guide, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and why? It says why.
Oh, why?
So I could explore and learn about other cultures and teach people about
Right.
other cultures. Yeah.
Mm,
Show what's going on in other places. So that's why I
mm.
would probably want to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine will be in the baby ward in the hospital, just just to keep them calm and feed them and keep them quiet because they can't talk. So they want
Yeah.
something, so they're gonna be crying because they can't talk. So I like that. When you figure
Mm.
out what's wrong with them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they calm and they okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
We waiting for Barbara.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. This might sound really strange, but if I could have one job for a day, I would like to be a mortician
Uh-oh.
Oh, I want to hear
Wow.
why.
because it always interests me. I have a number of friends who are morticians, and I
Mm.
used to say if I wasn't a teacher, that would have probably been, you know, what I would it's just intrigues me. I have
Mm.
questions, and so I would ask them little things, and see some of the things they did, and I'm like,
You would
that's
ask who?
Interesting.
Huh?
Who would you ask?
Her
Well,
friend.
my family is good friends with the Wiggum family.
Oh, okay.
And my youngest daughter, ever since she was little, she would just, when we go, if somebody in the family died, she would just go all over the funeral home, upstairs, downstairs, and they would take her everywhere.
That's
And she was real. And then I started like, well, what do you do? And that just intrigued me.
yeah. That's interesting because I
Okay.
used to do that.
Got it.
My
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my my grandmother lived on Mercer Street by Perry's,
Right.
and it sounds strange, like Barbara said, but some days she would get dressed and go to the funeral home and just look at the bodies and don't even know the people. I see you, Tamara. And she don't know the people, but she would just view the bodies and speak to the people, and I would do it only if I was going to visit somebody. So if I'm going to visit somebody, I would visit everybody in there, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
I don't even look at the people I know.
But yeah, we used to do that. We used to do that in Paris. I said, Nana, why are you doing that? She said, I don't know. I'm just going over there to see, and then she sit down, she talk to the people, she speak to them, she view the body, and then she go to the next one, she go home.
And I also think
Wow.
because I was a PK, my father was a pastor in there,
Yeah,
so we was always funerals. So that
Mhm.
always,
at
Mhm.
I
funerals.
even try. I When I first retired, before I went back to work, I tried to get a job, and Carol was like, "You really want to work here?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Mm,
But
yeah.
That's interesting, though.
yep.
Kudos to
Yeah.
you, Miss Barbara.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I would be if I'm like a mortician, I'd be sitting down in wonderment about people and about their lives and what they did and if they
Right.
were happy and or if they were sad. I'm not scared of the dead. Really.
Mhm.
I'm not. I would, but I am curious about people's lives and how they lived and so on.
Right.
Oh,
I
it's
will look at the
interesting.
program. I'm interested in what they did, but I'm not scared. It's just morbid to me just to sit and look, just go and like I see people like, oh, let's go. I'm like, the person is dead. What do you look at? Why do you want to touch them? Why do you want? I
Yeah.
can't. I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
No. I hugged them when
Mm-hmm.
they were alive. I would kiss them when they were alive. No, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No. I think I just don't like to see people in that state. I would
Mm,
rather remember people the way
right.
that
mm,
I remember them. So I think that is where
yeah.
I'm coming from. I don't want to see them laying in a
Mm-hmm.
casket because then I'm like, okay, but let me dwell on the memories that I have of them.
Right.
Right.
That memory would probably never leave my
Right.
sight or
Mm-hmm.
it will
Mm-hmm.
be embedded and I don't want to see that. I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
breakfast? Jeannie said
I
eggs.
like eggs. Mm-hmm. Eggs and coffee.
My favorite breakfast is anything Jamaican breakfast. Ackee and
Mm.
saltfish, liver and banana, uh,
What?
hallelujah and saltfish.
Hallelujah.
And that is my favorite breakfast. And when I really want that breakfast and I can't get it, nobody talks to me for the rest of the day. I am really, really ask my husband. I will drive down the place. I'll just get I want Jamaica and I will get up. I'll go and I will try to find Jamaican and they'll all be finished. And I will get very upset.
Yeah.
Yes. Because when I want it, I want it.
On it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. But that's my favorite breakfast ever. I'm not a
Mm.
egg or I eat eggs maybe mm,
Right.
5 times a month, if that much. And I like French toast. My other favorite is French toast with caramel and pecan and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah. I do like Jamaican breakfast too. But my go-to breakfast is eggs, lots of eggs, like 3 eggs, scrambled with all kinds of onions and garlic and everything, and then bacon. And I would put the bacon in the toaster oven, and when it's nice and crisp, I would cut it up in the egg,
Mhm.
and then I would put some vegetables,
Yeah.
actual like a salad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, in it, and just oh yeah, with cheese for
And
sure.
cheese.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, and it looks
I'm
like a
sure it
mess.
looks, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
Right.
like a mess.
Yeah, it
But
does.
man, I'm having that like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with my body. My body doesn't like eggs like that. I
Mhm.
eat it, but
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, I just eat it just because.
I
But
love eggs.
if I don't
I
have to eat
love
it, I
eggs.
don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love eggs.
Mhm.
All right, Miss Barbara, let me see what you're gonna come with now.
Well, eggs, eggs, but it has to have cheese, and I use the bacon crumbles
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and mix it all together, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Eggs is so versatile,
Mhm.
Right.
really good.
You should
You did a
try,
lot.
since you like to do that, Angeline, you should try to make a frittata. If I eat eggs, I will also make a frittata because then it has potatoes and the onions and the peppers and
Mhm.
Mm,
bacon and
Mhm.
cheese in there, and you bake it,
Yeah.
and then
mm.
yeah, so that's like a full meal, and you can put like spinach and stuff in there.
Right,
Mhm. That's what
right.
I do. Broccoli, anything, any kind of vegetable,
Yeah,
green, put it in
yeah,
there. It's good.
Right.
yeah. It's good. It's good.
All right, what are you celebrating tonight? Let's share what we're celebrating tonight.
Um. Well, of course, I've been out 1, 2, 3, just vending. Just pulling a little wagon Saturday and Tuesday, and I think Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. All
So,
right.
I think I had an online order. I think so.
Yes, you did.
I had
Yes.
an online order.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can think of anything else. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So, how did you do with the vending?
I did pretty good with the vending. And I ordered a lot of skin cell stuff, so I got some people phone numbers that I'm gonna call them when my order come in because they say they really want it. So it's like 4 or 5 people. I'm gonna give them a call. I told them I'll call them like Wednesday and let
Oh,
them know, and I'll
good.
meet up with them.
Mm-hmm.
$20 bottles. So I did pretty good. It was all right.
Okay.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
pocket change to pay for the other orders.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
bargain.
Hmm.
Well, I'm still celebrating my birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
So my birthday was Friday,
Oh, yeah. Happy belated
and
birthday.
hubby took me to dinner.
Hmm.
Then yesterday after church, my two daughters and they took me to Wind Creek
Mm.
Casino in PA.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know what else they have planned.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw,
Hmm.
that's so nice.
Angeline.
That's so
Angeline.
nice. It's really
Yeah, that's
good.
good.
Yeah, that's good. Well, for me, I'm on my last week of the ESY, which is like what we would call summer school.
Summer school.
So I'm excited to be off, even though it has only been like 3.5 hours a day, but We still, just to get up out of the bed and go to work. I mean, I'm
Right.
not complaining. I'm grateful for, but still,
It's your vacation.
I'm just like, yeah, I just like want a break now. So I'm ready. So
Mm-hmm.
this is my last week. So Thursday we are done.
Done. Yeah.
And then on Sunday we're going to Atlantic City.
Okay.
Go.
Hard back to the Hard Rock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Hard
Mm-hmm.
Rock for a couple of nights. So we're excited about that. And just a quick thing about I have a brother that is being treated for cancer,
Mm.
and he's stage 4 cancer, and this is since 2021, and they say for people like him, they have like an average about 5 years to live because they can't cure the cancer because it's been metastasized from starting his colon, and it's in his liver. That was from, the beginning. It's not like it's just,
Mm.
so that's 2021, and now we're in 2025. So, we're thinking that, and he had a little stroke the other day, and so he's still up and about and everything, and he's still getting
Right.
chemo and thing. And he did a scan last week, and it shows that the cancer is spreading. The one in the liver is growing, and they see a new mass on his colon.
I can't. I
Yeah.
can't.
So it means that, because I mean it's coming up to the 5th year. So I mean they're
Yeah.
like, it's not far
It's
off from what
progressing.
they
Right.
what they're saying. So, you know, and so I'm thinking that, because these doctors, they want to pry and prod you and do
Right.
all kinds of tests and all kinds of things. So I'm just thinking at this stage they shouldn't bother to be taking them through,
Oh,
no
yeah. All of
colonoscopy,
that.
no going for
Right.
scan. It doesn't make any sense,
Sense. Yeah.
you know.
Leave him. Yeah. Leave
So
him.
what we are doing now is just being intentional and, just,
Spending
making for
time.
good memories and
Yeah.
things. So we went away for a one night, just us siblings, Saturday, came back Sunday. And then we're having the party in August. So
Mm,
just to kind of, build some memories with
Right.
him and things. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys.
Well, sorry to hear that. This is crazy with this cancer. It's like every time I hear somebody has it, I'm like, how and why? Especially
Yeah,
when you say stage 4.
yeah, yeah.
A friend of mine said
But
the same thing on Facebook. She just found out she had it like some months ago, stage 4. I'm like, what happened to 1, 2, and 3?
I know,
How did you
right?
get to stage 4 that quick?
Yeah.
I don't.
But yeah, but the thing is your body tells you, but so many times we feel something and we ignore it and we say it is
Right.
gas and we say it is this and we say, and so we don't go and check it out,
yeah.
and sometimes we're scared and all that kind of
Hmm.
thing. So our body does speak to us,
Yeah.
so
But sometimes they don't tell us too. That I believe they don't tell us.
mm,
And they said that during COVID. We're not
mm,
being diagnosed with things, we're not having the proper, we getting checkups, but they're not telling us what's wrong with us. And they said that during COVID on the news.
yeah, well,
I
we have
believe
to
that.
find another doctor, because what
Doctor.
happened is, and I
Exactly.
tell him, even my own brother, I tell him that too. He goes to the doctor every time, and he sits there, and she's like, "Do you have any questions?" And he has no
No
questions,
questions.
no questions. No, I'm okay. No, no question. No questions.
Mhm.
No. No. And so we need to be asking questions. And sometimes we don't.
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
so they can't tell us what we don't,
But we don't. Yeah. We don't
ask
share
of
because
them
we
all
know
the
our
time.
bodies more than they do. We have to remember
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so
Um.
glad for the doctor that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's share some other news and move.
All
Um,
right. My news is I'm celebrating. I'm a new mother of a animal.
you're what?
Oh, what?
I'm a pet mom now.
Oh.
Oh, she got she talking about an animal?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
What you got? What you got? What you got?
My Coco is the cat.
Oh gosh.
Yes,
Oh.
my Coco. He's right now in his sleepy thing because I'm on a meeting and I won't play with him. So he's in his
Mm.
sleepy thing. So that's what
Yeah.
I've been wanting a cat for probably the past 6 months, and every time I get the news, okay, this is one so it's already been sold to somebody else, or something like that. So my son's
Oh.
um had some that we're trying to get rid of because the mother was pregnant again. I'm like, I'll take one.
Whoa.
So I got he's 7 months, and yes, so I'm a pet
Mm.
mom.
I wish I'd have known. One of my girlfriends, her cat had kittens, and they're
Yeah.
about that age now. And it's four
Mm.
of them. One of them she named Simba because it's light, like the one from The Lion King. But I'm
Uh-huh.
like, you got
Yeah.
that? Yeah. She got all together. She got like six.
Yeah, I
So
really
she
wanted
wants
to.
to give away one of the young ones. My niece wants a
Yeah.
cat so badly.
Yeah, I'll ask her. Yeah, she has four babies. I mean, they used to eating regular food and everything now. They go to the, what do you call it, the cat litter box.
Mhm.
I'll ask her. I'm going to see her
Yeah.
tomorrow and I'll let you know. And I
Yeah.
can take pictures and let you see what they look like, the colors. But
Okay.
yeah, she has like four of them.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Okay.
celebrating today.
Oh my God, she's a new mom.
Yes,
Oh, congratulations, Tam.
thank you.
Oh
Congratulations.
gosh. Mm,
Oh.
a new mom. That's what I said. A what? People say that because the one who her cat had the kittens, she called me and she said I'm a grandmother. I'm like, what? Your kid's not having a kid that got kittens. I'm like, girl, if you don't leave me alone. She got four grandbabies. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna put it in my phone because I forget.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Welcome, Miss Marie Pink, and who's on the
Yeah.
phone?
Hey, Pinky girl.
Hello.
She probably still on her way home. And
Oh, okay.
Cheryl. Cheryl is
Cheryl.
with us.
Hi, everybody. I know it's
Hel-
late, but I was
Cheryl's on the
coming from
phone.
work and I
Cheryl.
said, let me.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. How
How
are
you
you?
Oh,
now?
that's
We're
okay.
good.
Just
That's
getting
okay.
off. I'm okay. I know it's late, but I said I'm going to log
Good,
in
good.
anyway.
Um, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. Um, Cheryl, I don't know if you realize, but you just had your 4-year anniversary, and we were
Yes,
saying a
ma'am.
happy anniversary to you on Facebook. I don't know
Yes.
if you
Hmm.
realize it. Ooh, this is hot.
Yes, I did. And I saw your post on there,
Oh,
too.
you did? Okay. Oh,
Yes,
I
I
didn't
saw all the
see that.
pictures on there. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again
Thank
on
Yeah, about
that.
her
you.
four
Thank
years, I
you.
saw that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pinky is traveling. I think she's on the bus, so she may not say anything.
Okay.
She's on her way home. Now. So, what's happening in Avon? We we still mine is showing that I still have one box outstanding in
Oh,
campaign
really?
13. Yeah, in campaign 13, the orders were there was issues with the orders, and so it was really slow. And so people really had some issues, really
Yeah, because mine was late.
for a
I
while.
got it, but it was late.
So but it has gotten better
Mhm.
now. And I just want to, before Tamara talks about the Avon wallet, which I realized that a couple of our team members do have money in the Avon wallet. So I said we would do a little training on it today. I just want to bring to your attention that we have this beauty resource center now on the website that I want to show us all to become familiar with it. And this is where we go for information about our products. And so when we go onto the website, I'm using my computer now, but under manage business, you will see Beauty Resource Center. And the Beauty Resource Center, it tells us, it breaks down the products, and it's like a training center for our products, telling us what the products are made from, and it has like this one pager for, so for example, these new Skin So Soft items, it breaks it down and gives you information. So if a customer is interested in this, we can go to the Beauty Resource Center and find the information there so that we can share it with them. If you want to do like videos also, this is where you can get information about the products, that you can create your videos. Or if you just want to send something to a customer, you can just come here, get the information, and send it to your customers. And so it has the different categories. You have their featured, your skincare, color, which is like makeup, personal care, which is like bath and body, and fragrance. And then they have some videos down here that you can watch, and actually, I think some of them you can share them. Oh, the shareable videos are down here that you can actually share these videos with your customers. I think you can even share it on Facebook as well. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention so that you know that it exists. That so that if you want information that you on products to send to your customers, you can know that you go to the Beauty Resource Center to get the products to share with your
So
customers.
where's that at?
Manage
So
business.
I was trying to look for it on my phone.
Is it on
so
the manage business tab?
manage business.
Oh, I can't do that on my phone. Yeah, oh, I see it.
You see it?
Is it managed? I see it. Beauty Resource Center, Leadership
Yeah.
Dashboard, Web Office. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's talk about Avon Wallet now.
Okay, okay. Let me see if I'm can.
Oh, anybody had any questions or comments so far?
No, because you said it just tell you what's in the stuff. Because some people be allergic to things.
You're right. True.
Um, Angeline, are you
Mm-hmm.
gonna pull it up or are you gonna give me? Can you see it? I think I sent you a request to share my screen.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Where?
Oh, this is
Just no.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You see it?
Hmm.
Okay.
You have access.
hmm.
You can share.
All right. So yeah, it's coming up. Should be coming
Okay.
up. All right. You guys seeing it? Please don't do this to me now.
It says that you're sharing.
Yeah. I know, actually, share.
Huh?
It's buffering.
What is it? What is it doing? Oh, it's buffering.
Yeah.
No, it just says
All right. In the meantime.
It's spinning.
Yeah. In the meantime, did everyone get an email from Avon regarding their Avon wallet to set up your Avon wallet?
That's a long time ago.
Yes. Yeah, a long time ago. A long time ago. Now, Miss Barbara and Carol, did you guys get that email?
I'm not sure if I got it because I got quite a few emails.
I'm locked out of mine.
I may have gotten it because I had quite a few emails from Avon. You guys said it was a long time ago. What were you calling a long time ago?
Long time. From last year, early last year.
Oh, okay. So I probably got it then if it was last year.
Got locked out of yours? You got locked out of yours, you said, Miss Pinky?
Who, me?
No, Miss Pinky. Marie.
No, mine's not working. They locked me out of it now and say too much attempt failed password. So I'm locked out of mine is shut down.
So is there a way for you to reactivate it?
I don't know. And you know there's a fee when you don't use that thing. It's a $3 fee. They charge a $3 fee.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been charged, Angeline?
Yeah, I don't know what that's for. I mean, I never seen a charge of $3.
No, I've never been charged. And sometimes I let my money stay there for a while.
Well, I don't have too much up there, but no, I do move mine back.
When I spoke to the representative, because I was having problem, and then I was finally connected to them, that's what she told me.
Okay.
Because when I told her I should have more money in it than what's in it, she tell me when you don't use it, they take a fee of $3 out of it.
Wonderful.
So that's why I know.
Oh, so what she's saying, so you got to move your money over into your bank account. Don't just let it sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did we lose you, Tamara? I think we lost Tamara. Tam?
I'm sitting under the bus shed.
Oh. So, until Tamara comes back, for those who may not know, the Avon Wallet is a system that Avon uses to pay us for, if you're in leadership, you get that money for leadership. If you are, if you get online sales, and you don't have a balance, the money goes there. If there's an incentive that has a cash value to it, then that money goes into the wallet. So the wallet is like a safety deposit. So the money is put into this receptacle, and the money stays there until you go in and you transfer it to your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be linked. Tamara, I'm just talking until you're up and running again. It has to be linked to a bank account. Because Avon puts the money into the wallet, it stays into the wallet until you are ready to transfer it to your bank account. Tam, you ready?
Yeah. I'm not gonna share. I don't know what happened. I
Okay.
just kicked me out. Um, let me see if I can try one more time again, or if it's gonna send me a request.
You're
Okay.
gonna try to share?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Unless you have it up. Do you have it up, Angeline?
I can.
Okay. All right, you put it up because this thing is annoying.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you can just keep talking.
All right. So it's avon.hyperwallet. That's the email address for it. So when you go to yeah, the link is under there as well. But if you want to just go into it, it's Avon Wallet. So you got Angeline, click on it for me. And then you see it comes up avon.hyperwallet.com. And then at the bottom it says activate account. So if you haven't activated your account, just go there and you would activate your account. Miss Marie, you probably have to call them on your end. So once you activate your account, um, then you will have your email address and your password for you to sign in. So once you sign in,
Page no longer exists.
oh, once you all right, once you sign in, this is what your screen will look like. And I heard Angeline talking a little bit about the transfer of funds and stuff like that. I don't know if when I started, I did request a card, a personal card. I don't know if they still do that. Do they still do that, Angeline?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you can if you want to keep that money separate and apart from your personal account, you can request a card, and it's gonna come and it has Avon on it. So
Right.
you can request a card separate and apart from your bank account, but you can always link it to yes, you can
To your
always
bank account.
link it to your bank account, which makes it easy which makes it easy for you to transfer your funds. So hit on settings for me, Andrew. So when you go to profile,
Mm-hmm.
it has all your information, your social security number, and all of that. So that's all your information, your home address, everything. Then it has the security. After that, it has the security features. Now, everything has authentication now. So whenever you're going to log in, just as your Avon account, if you're going to log in to any of these accounts, make sure you have your phone or your access to your email address or your phone. Because once
Mm-hmm.
you log in, they're going to send you a code to get you access to these things. Go to where is it? Transfer funds.
I did that from I got my card. I did that from I got my card last year.
Okay. All right. So here it says, because Angeline has already added her information. So there's a button that says add new transfer method. So if you want to add a banking, various banking information, so if you don't want to transfer it to your personal account and you have another account that you want to transfer it to, that's where you would add it to. So they give you the option to add more than one, and then that action button is what you would use to determine where you would or how much you want to transfer. Hit out that action button for me.
Right.
All right. Transfer to bank account. You hit that, and then it will ask you how much you want to transfer. I usually leave money in mine. I don't usually transfer all of mine. You know, I usually leave money in it. So you would hit how much you want to transfer to your account, and then you hit continue, and then it transfers to whatever account you have selected. So if you have more than one account, then it will transfer to whatever account that you have selected. Usually it takes 1 to 3 business days, depending on your bank, to get your funds in your account. So you can use this money to help pay for your orders, to buy yourself something nice, whatever it is that you want to use it for. You can use it for that. Any questions? Because basically, it's very easy to. I think it's very easy to maneuver. But are there any questions that you guys have?
See, it shows the available funds.
The available funds, yes.
Tab.
So it always has the amount of money that you have, and all these monies are from whether or not you have you had an online order, and your order is over a certain amount. Because I noticed the other day when I looked in there, I'm like, wait a minute, I should have more than this. But I think they wait until it's over a certain amount before they deposit it into your Avon wallet. So once it's over, I'm gonna say once it's over $10, your money will be deposited into your into your Avon wallet. Also, have earned an incentive that's a cash incentive. This is where it will also be deposited in your Avon wallet. So if for new representatives who come on during an incentive period where they say if you place an order of this, you will get $40 or $20 or whatever. This is where they will transfer those funds to. And for new representatives, they would have to go set up their accounts, their Avon wallet, in order to access that fund, in order to access those funds. So whatever incentive programs they have, that is a cash incentive program, this is where the money will go. If you have online orders, your earnings from your online orders will also appear. All right?
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I don't have any.
I'm gonna try and reset mine.
Yeah, try to get it fixed, because then that means you have money saved.
Right.
Yeah, and you don't. For me, me personally, I don't usually go into my Avon account to access it. I just usually type in Avon Wallet, and it will come up on your search box. If it's something that you do all the time, it's automatically generated in your history. But you can always go and type avon.hyperwallet.com, and it will pop up. You don't necessarily have to go into your Avon account to access this. All right. I wish we had some more new people on so they would know how to.
I know.
Because we're here preaching to the choir, but well, the good thing is this is recorded, so for further information purposes.
Yep.
And there is also a tab that if you maybe what you could do, Pinky, is to do like a resend an email to reactivate the account, see if that works. Because there's a tab before you log in at the bottom where it says resend activation email. So maybe you have to start from the beginning again.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and that's
Thank you, Tamara, for that. We hope that that was useful. Like you said, I was hoping that we would have some of our newer team members on the call so that they would be, exposed to this information. But
Mm-hmm.
again, we can only do what we can do.
Right.
So, and and I must tell you guys that Avon's policy now says that I have to have three as a leader. I have to have three new um team members who have placed orders um on under me, that people, that brand new people that I get, that I've placed orders under me, in order to maintain my leadership position. And I
Mm.
have until the end of the year to do so. And if I don't get three new people by the end of the year, then those of you who are under me will no longer be under me.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
And
Wait a
so,
minute.
you will be, you will, so I will no longer be your leader, if that happens.
you will always
And,
be
That's
the
not gonna be
leader.
That's not
We
gonna
know
happen.
that.
what?
That's
You
not
will
gonna
always
happen.
be the leader. We know that.
No, but it's crazy though because we've been under you for all this time. So they're saying if you
Yeah,
don't get three new people, then you're not going to be. So that's taking away
yeah,
money from you.
Right.
yeah,
They running the Avon out of
yeah.
business.
And then be as you can see, it's not a no lot of money. See, that $74 that you see there is not, it's not like from one campaign. It's been like, a number of, so it's not like I'm making a lot of money from the team,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
they want us to be recruiting more people. But, and the other day I did, get a new recruit, but Avon screwed it up and said that it was not my recruit, so it was not awarded to me. And the person, the new recruit, they have to place an order of $100
Wow.
within their first two campaigns to be able to be qualified as a new recruit, to be counted. So if they just place an order of 30 something dollars or 50 something dollars or so, then that they're not counted. So that's the situation, my dear. So we
So
have
they're
to
going to run the
pray.
North Jersey. They're going to run the North Jersey out of business too, like they did the other one. Because there's no Avon in what, Central Jersey or somewhere, but we still have it here. But I think they're trying to shut it down. I'm just saying.
So that's the situation. Well, I'll keep you posted on that.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah. So there is a thing that's called Shop and Learn, guys.
Uh-huh.
Shop and Learn is where we all get email about them, and they are um these videos that they do that presents new products, or specials, or whatever they are. And then they have codes, two codes for orders of $100 and an order of $200, and you
Right.
use these codes to get free products. And they'll email you to say that you have until X amount of time. I would
Right.
want us to be aware of these emails, click on them, get the codes when, because there's no point in you leaving these free things on the table. It
Okay.
doesn't cost you anything. So when you place in your order, you just check your email, or I mean, you can call me or text me to ask me if is there a code, a free code,
Right.
and we can just use these codes to get these free products that you
Okay.
can sell, you can gift it to people, you can, whatever you want to do, you can use it yourself, you can it's these are free products that you can make use of each time. You don't have to attend the training to get it. The codes, you just use the code when you are placing your order. Put the
Mm-hmm.
code in and you will get the free products. But you
Okay.
gotta make sure you do it just before you submit your order. Because if you put the code in and then you
It's
close
gonna,
down, and because you're not ready to place your order, when you're ready to place your order, it's not gonna be there.
right,
You have to put it again.
right,
So you just have to be aware
Okay.
of that. Avon is not trying to make it easy.
right.
So
Okay.
you gotta just be aware of it. But there's no point in leaving um money on things on the table. Things have
Mm-hmm.
gone up again. The deodorants have gone up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not excusing Avon, but things, with the tariff thing, the tariff is here and it's not here and it's up and it's down and it's whatnot. But they are, and I was talking to a guy the other day who manages a hardware, and he says that the prices have gone up from the minute the tariff thing came about. Even
Right.
when they say, well, it's not, or it's on pause or whatever like that, things have gone up, and we see it when we go to the store, we see it when we go buy food, we see it. The prices have gone up. And so I'm not excusing Avon, but it is everywhere. And so we have to be thinking about, what we say to customers about
Right.
this, and just be prepared. The deodorants are now 4.99 each. And so we just have to be prepared to just say, it is what it is. I mean, the prices, before they even open their mouths, I'm like, yeah, the prices have gone up. In other words, it's not me. I'm not the one raising the prices. And so yeah, but that's what it is. So just be aware, peoples, just be aware that the prices have gone up. It is not just Avon, it's everywhere. So, we're in business, and that's just what it is. So, and of course, you're going to have casualties. You're going to have people, and at some point, we have to determine whether it is practical for us to continue with our business. It's our business, but at the same time, you have to look into it, and nobody is going to be mad, with anybody, or can be mad with anybody if you find that it's not worth it for you. It just is what it is. So it's frustrating, and sometimes we have to voice our frustration, but we have to just come right back to say it is what it is. And it's good that we have this outlet, but that's just how it is. All right.
Okay.
um
Oh,
any
that's
some
me.
specials you want to share?
Oh, where's my paper? Well, I didn't find too many if I even did it right. But what I saw was, where's my paper at? What I saw was the tote, the special on the back of the goodbyes. They have a tote. I don't know what's all in it, but I actually had a customer who ordered four of them. That blue bag on the back of the goodbyes
Oh.
magazine. So
Mm-hmm.
she purchased four of those. and looked like a good deal, $14.99. And the tote bag with magnetic closure and zipper pouch with detachable strap, upper portion, polyester based on handles. So it looks like a pretty decent bag to carry for whatever. So,
Oh, this one? The one
yes,
on the screen? Oh,
yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
somebody bought 4 of those. I don't know what she's gonna do with them, but give them to somebody. And I see the free, what is it? Bath brush, the shower brush. So if anybody order any Skin So Soft from pages 85 to 97, you get a free brush, and that brush has went up too. If you purchase it alone,
I got it.
a lot of it. It looks like the Radiant Moisture, the hand creams for this campaign 15 was $4.99, but a lot of the other Radiant Moisture products have went down. The
Oh,
size lotion is $13.99. The big bonus size shower gel is $10.99. So I don't know what's going on with that, why the price dropped like that. But you could get a free hairbrush with any 2 hair care products from pages 122 to 127 for the customers or whoever wants to buy it and sell separate. But that's all I really have for
okay. That's good.
campaign 15. 16 in campaign 16, there's a lot of sales in there, a lot of sales, especially with Skin So Soft, makeup brushes, makeup, a lot of stuff is on sale in campaign 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Fragrances
it's
on
kind of
sale in
Fragrances on sale.
yeah. Yeah, fragrances is on sale. They down to like I think $16, $16.99. Yeah. So I don't know
You
what's
can get
going on
one.
because they huh?
No, in campaign 15, you still can get them 2 for 32. That's still a good price, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is $1 more in campaign 16. But it's like they going up and down. One campaign is $22.99. The next campaign is down 2 for 30, like you said, or $16.99. So like, what are we doing here? But
I
it's a
know.
lot of sales. And kind of confusing because people pay $22 for something and then they're seeing the next book and they be like, I should have waited. But how would you
Right.
know? You know,
Right.
so I honestly try to encourage them maybe order another one. That way you'll kind of keep a stock of it if you like it
Yeah.
because we don't really know what's going on with it. So if it's something you like, just, if you can, reorder.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
this is a big drop,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
22.99 to
Yeah.
now 16.99. It's a big
Yeah.
drop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come
What's going
on.
on?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a
okay.
lot of
Well,
sales.
that's what's going on. That's
Yeah,
what's
even
going
the
on for
men.
campaign. I mean, when I go vending, I just maintain my pricing
Price. Yeah.
because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Avon is having the special, not me.
Exactly.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, what can I
Okay.
do? I already
Okay.
have my stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, I don't. Most people, I am there, even out there, at vending. I am their rep, so it's not like they're seeing the books anywhere else to see the prices. You have some people. I mean, I have had customers come to me and say, "Oh, it's on the website for $2.99."
Mm-hmm.
That was when they dropped the price of the eyeliners.
Islanders. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them you can order them, and I'll give them to you for $2.99. You can order them.
Yeah.
Put an order in.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they pay the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it, ladies. That's it. our convention is coming up. The next time we meet will be after convention.
Y'all going in
Tamara and I,
August, right?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Tamara and I are going to convention.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be in Las Vegas, so
Mm-hmm.
we're having our little husbandless,
None.
non-husband trip, girls
Uh-oh.
only.
Don't have too much fun now.
We'll try not to. Don't worry, we will be coming live from Vegas.
So yes, so we will be coming live to you from Vegas.
Okay.
Be doing stuff. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Touching base with you all. You do have an opportunity to see some of the things, to join some of the activities, the speeches, the training, and so on. They
Mm-hmm.
are going to be broadcasting them live that you can
Mm-hmm.
take part in them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there be no questions or comments. Anybody having any issues? Pinky, you want to tell us quickly about your vending experience?
Yeah, it
And she
was
did
quite an
vending.
experience. It was good. Got some new customer, and then I went back on Saturday again,
Ooh.
and I think I'll be going back on Saturday for me.
Where did you go?
It's the corner from where my church is in
Eh,
my area, Cambria Heights.
okay.
It's a busy little shopping area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's on a
Awesome.
corner. The corner is busy.
Did you have to ask anybody for permission?
Nah,
Good, good.
And she
you know
just
me with time out already.
Yes, yes, yes. If push comes to shove, you apologize.
Exactly.
But you don't ask for permission. You just
Nah,
do, and then
nah. My church has a business place across the street,
oh,
so I just set up my little table right there.
good.
Yeah.
Good, good. And the thing is, people will get accustomed to seeing you
In
there.
here.
Just make
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sure
they look
you
at a
have,
lot of things, but there's no one things that it adds up.
yes, make sure you have your little deodorant because people
Yes.
are
Yeah.
are stinking with the heat, and
Yeah.
so they'll
The
come
body
and
wash
buy
and stuff
two and
like that.
one, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh gosh.
So and you're just getting
Because
your.
I'm new, so I'm just trying.
Mhm. That's good. That's good. I'm really proud of you. And if you have any books that are expired or so, just take them. Take them and tell them that, you can give them a new one if they're interested, but we're just using it to make a
The expired
connection.
books.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Books.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have.
Yeah, I got rid of those last week.
Okay,
No.
good. Okay,
And she got
good.
ripped. She gave them away.
Yeah, good,
Yeah, at
good.
some
I'm
campaign.
sorry I'm not closer to you. I would give you some. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. So
Yep.
good. I'm
So
so happy that you did it. Really, that's so good. You see, Jeannie inspire us,
get out
and
there.
after the last meeting, Tamara, she got a big win too.
Oh,
Got
she
her
did.
over $600 order
Yeah.
Really?
with
Good.
customers. Yes,
Yes.
big
Good.
orders.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
So,
Good.
and all it took was just a push,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
contact some
Yep.
customers, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible, guys. It's
It
possible.
is.
Possible,
It
but
is.
we have to. It's a business, so we have to do the work.
Yeah, that's why I try to keep some stuff in stock though, because I
Hmm.
never know. Because I even sold some of those little the timeless and topaz like $15. I sold some of
Yeah.
those out there Saturday. I just threw some stuff in the bag and put it in the cart, and I just rolled. And it's like, well, what do you have? I just
Yeah.
start pulling stuff out. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And I was like, oh, okay. You had the order. I
Yeah.
said, no, I got some stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't
And
have
you
a
just
tape.
flat fee. You just do a flat fee,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and say it was 15 or 20
Mm-hmm.
or 10 or whatever
Mm-hmm.
not. and so it's easy. We done 13.99 and
Right,
$14 and $17. No,
right, right,
$10, $15,
right,
$20, and
right.
you call it a day, and that's good.
And that's the
Done,
one
done.
thing I like about going to the house music events too, though, because it's not like I have a table set up and I'm doing this all day. I walk around for about an hour and then that's it. And then
Yeah,
I may a couple of hours later I may walk around again. You can get like $200-300 just walking around for like 2 hours total. So that's not bad.
yeah. That's good. That's
Mhm.
good.
Instead of being somewhere 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I like setting up a table too, and I still may do it. But I never found out what Tam's schedule was like for Clifton. If she was going back to Clifton, yeah,
Yeah.
because we know that's a spot.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Clifton is my spot, but
Mhm.
I go on Sundays, but
Okay.
wanted to go on a Saturday, but my
Mhm.
Saturdays have been like booked. Every Saturday I have something at church to do.
Okay.
I'm doing this training thing that is taking up my Saturdays. So
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Just want
And
a
and
weekend. This weekend I'm just gonna sleep.
Okay.
And just so you know, when the flea market is closed, those flea markets are crazy. It doesn't even make sense for you to go. We
Yes.
have a fellow vendor at the flea market. When the flea market is closed, she says she's gonna go to North Bergen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what
You
time
can't
you
get
gonna
in.
go? She says 2 o'clock in the
Mm-mm.
morning. They're
Mm-mm.
gonna go there to line up
Crazy. It
because
is.
it's
It is
if you go
crazy.
6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I mean,
We're not getting a
you
spot.
can't get a spot. Can't get a
No.
spot.
No, it's too
Yeah.
many people, like you said, and I think that's why I didn't try to push myself to even go to Clifton because, like you said, when you told me Meadowlands was closed, and everybody's going to be in Clifton or North Bergen, so you got to get there early, and then you could be in line for 2-3 hours, and still you don't get in there. Now
Still
I
don't
got a
get a spot.
problem. I'm
Exactly.
upset.
Me too.
I could have
Exactly.
stayed home.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
I could have stayed
Exactly.
home. So I feel
Yeah.
this does better for me. Like tomorrow, I'll go out and bring some stuff with me to Irvington and just walk
Hmm.
around, out
Oh, do
there.
you go to Irvington? I pass by and I see them. You know,
Yeah,
they
I
have
go.
something.
I go out there to Irvington. I bring stuff to Irvington. Well, whatever it is at the city hall, but I've brought
Oh,
stuff out there.
yeah, I
Mhm.
passed it and then I'm like, what are they doing over there every Tuesday?
Mm.
The music and stuff, so the people come
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
music. Hmm.
Um. Miss Barbara, is are you the only Avon rep in your church?
She
Okay.
on mute.
Is your husband the pastor? You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm the only Avon rep in the church. He's on the ministerial staff. He's
Okay.
not the pastor.
Okay. Okay. Um.
Actually, we both are.
Okay. 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 I know you are in leadership. Yes. So I was just wondering if that's an opportunity for you. To just see whether you can set up something there, if it is even once a month or so. Just think about it. I mean,
Okay.
listen,
Just to
anything
get out there. Yeah.
just
Right.
get out
But
there and see.
mostly all of my customers are from the church.
Ah,
Right. And so you already have a base there. So if
Yes.
you have stuff there, you'd be amazed sometimes what people would buy because
right.
it's right there. And that's the
Right.
thing,
Oh yeah, because usually like Sunday, one of the ladies said, "Do you have any things so soft?" I said, "Yeah, I got some at home." She said, "Bring me some bottles next Sunday." I'm like, "What size?" "Whatever you have." I said, "Okay."
Yeah, but you see, if you had it right there,
Right.
then I mean that's a sale right there.
Right.
Anything can happen next week, and so you know what I mean. So we just have
Right.
to make use of the opportunity that exists.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good though. Cause somebody asked me if I ever thought about doing a Zoom call. I was like, what for Avon? This lady asked me that the other day. You ever thought about doing like a Zoom call and let people,
Oh my God, that is an idea. What we
mm-hmm,
could do is
mm-hmm,
we could go live.
yep,
We could go live on Facebook
mm-hmm,
for one of our meetings
mm-hmm,
and just be talking about products.
yep.
Mm.
She asked me that. So I told her she's a travel agent. So I told her, I said, I've never done it before, but can't say that it can't be done because you always had like Tupperware parties, China parties, like different parties like that, Black Essence, and they was on. I did one of those on a Zoom call. So I said, if you want to, if
Right.
I can work with you, if that's something you want to do, because she want to gather some women together and she want to have it. I said we can have it on Zoom. I can come to your house, set up a table, bring my stuff, and they can just shop, smell, do whatever,
Yes.
and do that. So I told her to let me know.
But we could go live
Mhm.
on and any day you're home too, Jeannie, as you're
Mhm.
home, you can just pick up a product, anyone, your favorite product,
Mhm.
and just go live on
Mhm.
Facebook. Hey,
Mhm.
Facebook friend, I just wanted to share with you my favorite product.
Mhm.
Know,
Mhm.
and you just share, a couple minutes. If you want to get this, the code is, and you're
Mhm.
sending them directly to your website
Mhm.
to shop.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so that is definitely something I'm gonna do that too
Mhm.
myself.
Mhm.
Tamara, we should do that. Just go
Mhm.
live.
I
Okay.
don't know how to go live.
You wanna
I gotta
go? You
figure
wanna
out how
go
to
to
go
your
live.
family
quiet
now?
for that one. I'll
Anyway,
think about it.
thank you. Thank you, ladies. And
Okay.
those of you who are watching on the replay, we hope that you'll be inspired to grow your business. Thank you. You stay there where you are for a picture.
Mhm.
Thanks.